So let's imagine we lived in a world where Fancy Pants was actually okay, Brad Bourne was actually making Sonic games, okay? You don't have to memorize level layouts anymore because the game is so, like, it's trying to empower the player so much, you don't need to memorize level layouts. You can just play the game that's right in front of you, and you don't need to, like, have played the game your whole life to an autistic degree to memorize, like, whether or not there's gonna be spikes in front of you or a badnik jumps out at you. Just imagine the camera let you see the game. Imagine a world where that actually happened. I don't understand this, like, well, you just memorize the game and and it's like, well, but what if we didn't have to do that? What if you could just play a Sonic game from start to finish and see it all the way through? Learning the level layout to know where to jump isn't fun. It's not. And I'm telling you, man, like, play Fancy Pants. It feels a little bit different than classic Sonic. It's not as pinball heavy, but the camera is so zoomed out that, like, there's like a flow to the level, because my eyesight, okay, here, I'll reverse. My eyesight's over here watching this side of the screen, but my character is over here because I'm like, there's like flow and I'm plotting my next jump. Like, that's how Sonic should be. Sonic should be a flow state game. That's kind of what happens when you master the classics. Like, you get into this flow state, but I hate that Sonic can, like, go so fast he runs off the side of the screen. And, like, to new players, it's like, I just have to, like, walk everywhere and hope that there isn't some, like, horribly placed enemy or conveniently placed spike pit or, like, yeah. There's so much wrong with the classic. I mean, I love them, but that's why I honestly prefer Sonic 3, because there's this mix of, like, set piece moments mixed with just, like, more honest platforming. Any video game you play over and over again, you get better at. The problem is that most people don't replay platformers to perfect them. They like to go through it once. I only played Mario Odyssey once. I'm only ever going to play it once. I don't need to play it again. If I were to play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze or whatever it's called, I'm only going to play it once. I like having the bookend experience. It's like reading a book to me. I'm like, I start at the beginning and I like it, and then I like it, and then I like it, and then it's done. And I put the book away and I don't need to read it again. But, like, oh, if you want to get the most from the book, you got to read it 100 times and spend your whole life memorizing the book. It's like, what is this, the Bible?